All right, so welcome back to the Light Institute, where we break down sports, entertainment, and life as it pertains to mindset, leadership development, and career ascension education. Basically, trying to give people real information, real time, really diving into some topics and some ideas that I put into a book. The book is called Blessed to Have Received the Offer From. It is a guide and a survival resource for individuals to be able to tap into moving on to the next level of their lives, whether that be athletics or whether that be in a career. It's a two-part book that I'm gonna end up having published here in the next month. So it's for everybody, man. Like it's marketed to student athletes, but it's for everybody. I promise. Anybody can be able to get gems from this book. I really want you guys to tap in with me, and I'm gonna be giving y'all information, and I'm sharing the book all month long. So just stay tapped in with me. And this is the Light Institute. So welcome back. Last time I got on here, I talked to you guys about the NIL and the benefits of the NIL, what that's doing for student athletes and changing their lives and the lives of their families in regards to helping them build wealth. Because again, like I told y'all last time, 17, 18-year-olds are inking $1 million deals. I actually posted something today that was talking about Lane Kiffin, the head coach from Ole Miss. He's mad because he thinks that it's actually infiltrating the NCAA system now that athletes are being paid X amount of dollars, and now they want to go to the school that's going to pay them the most versus going to the school that has their best interest. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, you made $5 million last year. Stop playing with us. We ain't got time to be listening to you talk about kids making money. Some of these kids ain't got a pot to piss at home. All they got is the ability to play football. And you want to talk about, what you think is happening and how other teams are cheating to get these players. Boy, you better go sit down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere, bro. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. So let me go ahead. We go put this on here. So this is gonna be on my my podcast, Be Like Podcast. Shout out to my guys. We had my guys and my girls. We had a Discord session today, a meeting. We pretty much went over our 30-day goals. We talked about our action steps, and we talked about how we're going to accomplish those. And if you want to be a part of the Discord, just go ahead and let me know. Drop a DM light into the chat, or you can go ahead and put that in the DM. We will be getting great information on there, giving great information on there. I'm gonna have some people come in and speak. We're gonna be having open forums. We're gonna be doing a lot on the Discord forum and platform. So I want you guys to tap in with us if you really want to be able to take your life to the next level. And another thing too, let's kind of get into this topic that I really wanted to dive into that I got inside the book. It's in part 2 of the book. This is the part of the self-help division regarding the book that I've created, and this is building a sustainable foundation. What up, bro? How you living, T? But this is building a sustainable foundation. And I think before we can get into that, let's talk about what a sustainable foundation really is, right? So a sustainable foundation in a home, right? When you build a home, the definition says the foundation must be able to withstand both the dead loads and the live loads without buckling or crackling. Any issues with the foundation can harm the house, making it unsafe to live inside it. A strong and sturdy foundation, therefore, is key to a long-lasting, dependable home. So when I'm talking about foundation, we're talking about your life, okay? Your life and the things in your life. The things in your life need a foundation. They need something to live on top of, because without that foundation, you have no support. You have nowhere to go when things don't go as planned. Like you are sitting on something that is literally like sand. It could destroy at any moment, and everything that you built up can fall down because you have no foundation. So relationships, right? We talk about relationships, talk about trust. Damn, trust. How many of y'all got trust issues? I can raise my hand on that because I was raised with trust issues. And the thing is if we don't address our trust issues, then what we do is we perpetuate our trust issues. And no matter what, we are always going to have trust issue people, people that's untrustworthy come into our zone, in our space. And it's like, you want to say that, I'm being a great person, I'm doing what I got to do. It's not me, it's them. but in reality, you play a role in it. You attract what you are. So when going into this, man, foundations need support. Foundations provide support. They provide resistance to movement of your house. They insulate your home. They keep out moisture and they keep out bugs and critters. So let's talk about it. Bugs and critters, snakes, infidelity, liars. You bringing them people in because of your foundation. Maybe you have cracks in your foundation that you need to go and get an expert to help you get out, right? You need to cement those cracks and be able to keep the bugs and critters out of your house, right? Maybe your house is under attack, it's under siege by these termites because of the breach in your foundation. You know, they always talk about the importance of borders and walls, because without walls, our army is always at risk, right? The army is always at risk. We always have to have walls up. We always have to have a border up, a boundary. And that's part of your foundation as well. You got to have something to protect you from what could happen. That's why we love faith so much. We dive into our faith and our religion base because it gives us that ability to trust something, right? You have to be able to trust something. So going into that, in my book, I go into how the foundation of a building is the most important part of the structure of the whole building itself. It allows the elements to be able to age the framework, but still leaving the overall building standing tall. In this stage, when you're building, right, because my belief strategy, so I'll tell you guys how that works. The belief strategy is, the belief is build, educate, love, increase, right? So then you energize and you visualize and then you go out and execute. So in the building stage, it's very important that you stack skill sets on top of each other at a very high rate. So you take the deliberate time to stack things that you're good at on top of each other. Oh, I'm able to clean up credit. Oh, I'm also able to coach people. Oh, I'm also able to make money. Oh, okay, I'm also able to take care of kids. Oh, I'm also able, you know what I'm saying? You start stacking your skill sets on top of each other because those are the things that you're actually going to be able to sustain. Sometimes I think we get in trouble where we don't build our foundation on things that we can sustain. We build our foundation on things that are popping, or we build our foundation on trends. And that puts us in a situation where now our foundation is faulty. If you go 10 years down the road, our foundation is not going to serve us anymore because it's out of style. But if you build your foundation on something that you actually about in the truth, and you being transparent and vulnerable with yourself first and saying, this is what I'm good at, this is what I'm bad at, outsource your weaknesses and endorse your strengths, then you're going to be better off in the long run when we're talking about building your foundation. So boom, going back into what we were talking about with the book and the point I was making. Building your faith in yourself and preparing your future with an intense enthusiasm, knowing that everything you do today could change your life tomorrow. Everything you do today could change your life tomorrow. That is something that people are not understanding. Everything you do today could change your life tomorrow. Why do you think that you can waste time? Procrastination is putting a chokehold on your dreams. Procrastination is putting a chokehold on your dreams. It's body slamming your purpose. It's uppercutting your vision. It's undercutting your passion. Why do you keep taking your time on everything? Stop procrastinating and go do it. You know what I'm saying? I got people that have recently reached out to me and they said, man, Sloan, why you posting so much, man? You need to take a break, bro. You're doing so much, you're doing this, you're doing that. It's because I know that one day I'm not going to be here no more. And that day could very well be tomorrow. That day could be tomorrow. So why would I sit on my hands and not give out information on Light Institute, not do the Be Like podcast, not go and teach the 707, not go and educate these kids in the community, not go and do the things I'm called to do every single day, because procrastination is gonna doom me. And I'm not gonna compare myself to anybody else because competition is the thief of joy. So I'm gonna do this my way. And ain't nobody gonna tell me I'm not. So building, you know, it's important to know that when we build, we have to build on top of trust. I gotta be able to trust myself, so I'm telling myself the truth, right? I gotta be able to trust you, so I'm telling you the truth. And when you have shown me that you're not going to tell the truth and you're going to be dishonest, then I have to believe you and use my discernment and say, this person is really showing me who they are, right? When you show me that you're going to be dishonest and you're not going to keep it real with me and you're going to just tell me things just to tell me things, I have to trust that this is who you are. I'm sorry. I have nothing else but the evidence that's in front of me. And when it comes to this, I know a lot of my sports fans, man, it sucks, right? Because, growing up, I love football. I was a football player. I played Division I football. I was a running back. I did a lot of things on the field. But going into, today's day and age and seeing what's happening with the NFL with a coach like Coach Flores, I can forget his first name, and you seeing what he's bringing up as far as allegations in regard to Bill Belichick, the guy that brought him in. He's saying that the man sent him a text message before he got an interview for a job and said, congratulations, thinking that he was the other guy that got interviewed first without him getting an interview. Therefore, he's now putting an action lawsuit against the NFL saying that the NFL is practicing racial discrimination. The NFL, not the NFL, not the Roger Good, not the Roger NFL, you know what I'm saying? Not that guy, not the commish that, we've had run-ins with as Black people over and over, not that NFL, right? The NFL has no trust with us. Overqualified guys ain't getting positions. We've been seeing that. The NFL has no trust with us, right? So this is going to be a step forward in that area. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm going to keep close eye on how this all works out, because the thing is without trust, you have nothing, right? And hopefully the NFL understands that and that works out the way it's supposed to. But, without having that base foundation of trust, you have nothing. It's like we have to constantly be in a rut. We have to constantly be on edge and be anxious because I can't trust you. So it's like when you talk about building a real foundation, you got to put yourself around people and around things that celebrate you and compliment you. And if you have trust issues, you have to be transparent within yourself and say, man, I'm having a trust issue at this point, right? Something ain't right and I feel it. We can even take this over to Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook. We talk about this foundation, right? Mark Zuckerberg went and built a foundation on Facebook that had brought everybody together, families, friends, something we trusted. They started with the college environment, and then they tried to go over to the metaverse. And what happened, y'all? What happened? Swan dive today. Biggest plummet we've seen in years. You know what I'm talking about? Biggest plummet we've seen in years. And that plummet's coming from the fact that he ain't trust his foundation. Now, to say they're not going to go back up, maybe they do. Who knows? But this is the biggest plummet we've seen in years. And it's because of a change in your foundation. Because if your foundation ain't correct, then everything is what it is. You don't know what's going to happen next, right? So, boom, coming back into that. Now, let's talk about foundation working out positively in a better way, right? Deion Sanders, right? Prime time. What he got going on over there at Jackson State? This man is bringing in all the top recruits, dog. Everyone want to play for Deion. Why do you think they want to play for Deion? Because he got an endorsement with Barstool Sports. He's at an HBCU and he's winning. He got these kids having fun. They on TV. RP to Dolph. He had Dolph in the locker room turning them up. He's building a foundation where our culture is being celebrated and our best players feel like they can go somewhere and have fun and be themselves. Foundation, right? That foundation is going to be able to be sustained. That foundation allowed his son to be able to ink a deal with Tom Brady, T12 or TB12, whatever you call it, for millions of dollars. And now he's bringing in an influx of amazing athletes off of this foundation, right? But it took time because we thought Deion was crazy as hell when he went over there to Jackson State for the most part. I mean, some of y'all were just thinking that he was going to go over there and be a player's coach, but the man is over there really getting it done. He just got a walk-on transfer from Ohio State quarterback. He landed the #1 running back, Travis Hunter, this year. So it's like, you got to look at it like this, right? If we take more time building the foundation than trying to make stuff look good and make stuff look fancy and make stuff look sexy, we would have more out of life. If we really just took the time and built the structures in place, because you can't build nothing in perpetuity. You can't scale up. If you don't got no foundation, your brand sucks, right? Your brand sucks because you took no time on the editing. You took no time on the creation of this. You know what I'm saying? And in the inception, in the beginning, even God did it. In Genesis, in the beginning, this man was taking his time with the earth. You know what I'm saying? He made everything. He said, boom, I'm gonna put the water like this. I'm gonna put the creatures over here like this. I'm gonna make sure that Adam and Eve, they're gonna have what they need. Like, God took his time. Why the hell you keep rushing? It's like, slow down. Slow down. I know you just met mama. Like, I know she bad. Slow down. Let it find out who she is. We gotta stop letting everything catch our eye and try to catch everybody's eye on everything all the time. It's not about that. It's about what's real. You know what I'm saying? We cooking sauce out here. We out here making real sauce out here. So my thing is this, y'all. If you build a foundation, it can be trusted. Trust issues come from a lack of foundation. If you don't do nothing today, I want you to go in front of the mirror and say, what is it that I'm not doing? And what is it that I am doing that's going to change my life forever? And am I going to be able to continue to keep this going for the rest of my life? And if not, then let's be real with ourselves and make those changes, because we could change it right now. You're right. Procrastination, is going to suffocate the life out of you. So don't let it do that. Live life, be life, vibrate on a higher frequency, and be a light. You dig what I'm saying? It's your boy K.Sloan. I'm out.